movie. I don't know where I can get it.
He has a movie?
Yeah, What is a Woman? It's a documentary.
Oh.
I want to watch it. But he was like, it's a dude in Canada who oh yeah, I went
We ain't on yet. But
into the
I mean,
he hit the
Oh
button
yeah,
yet.
you're right.
So
You're
I was
right.
I'm just talking. But he it was a dude in Canada. He is awaiting sentencing for calling his daughter a she. Because in Canada, misgendering a child is the same as physical abuse.
What?
Yeah, so he got a call from the doctor, said, "Hey, yeah, we're finna start your daughter. Well, we're finna start your child on these puberty blockers," and he was like, "No," right? Mm-hmm. So they stopped the process to let him come down, and he was like, "Nah, I don't want to do that. That's my daughter." And in that process, he got locked up for misgendering his daughter by calling her a she.
Wow.
And he is awaiting sentencing.
Okay, so I guess my bullshit is I feel like everything is a fucking cult, bro. Like this is a new cult that's come. The support group. It's the crazy motherfuckers that all band together and it's like what y'all want to do? Y'all want to lock them up? Y'all want to fuck them up? Like what y'all? And it's like who the fuck are y'all? We're protecting this new thing that we're about to induct here, and you can't say that.
It's a pretty wild time.
That is
Wild time.
Fucking insane, bro. Pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Circus. That's what we need.
Damn.
That's the one we need.
God,
We
man,
need
all-
that intro. Circus.
Anything. A computer could do my job.
That's life in a
Then
nutshell,
I can
though.
damn do it.
Right. That's the perfect shit.
Fuckers,
Man, put me another drink.
I feel you.
Welcome to another episode of Unapologetically Masculine. I am your host, Young Grizzly, and we got the boy Scotty Ferrari and the
What
fat
up,
boy in
though?
the back. Yeah.
Did that nigga just grunt, bro?
I don't know what that was. Last Sunday was Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
That they don't exist.
What?
You know,
I mean, it exists. It's just not
Yeah,
celebrated.
it happened.
So if you don't celebrate,
So
does it exist?
So I'm taking you guys
Yeah.
didn't necessarily enjoy your Father's Day.
Mine was slightly depressing.
Oh, depressing.
Get into it. We're here for it.
Oh, all I got was text message.
From your daughter?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, yeah, no. I mean, Kai texted me too. My
Okay,
son.
from
Yeah.
son. Okay, so
That,
just happy Father's Day.
that was it. Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. Well, teenagers, you don't really expect a whole lot.
No, at least pull up. Tell me to pull up. So, like,
I mean,
try to see me. Try.
well,
Hey, what y'all doing for me today?
a lot of people would say that you're the father. You should be trying to see them, not them trying to see you, because you're the adult.
That's 364 days. You can't get one day.
Thank you.
I mean, I went there. I went there. If he was my daddy, I would have went to go see him.
And I appreciate that.
But you're not my daddy.
Yeah, I'm
so,
not. I'm not.
But how was yours, big guy?
Man, I got to spend it with my pops and my son, so I ain't gonna ask for much more.
Beautiful.
Man, y'all lucky. I ain't got no daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of depressing.
Yeah, I empathize. Yeah.
They was pretty cool. I got to see my kids,
Yeah.
so it was pretty cool. Got to see them. You know, went out to dinner. It was cool. It was cool. So, how y'all feeling?
Pretty cool.
Mental
pretty
health
cool.
check in. How y'all feeling on this day? Saying as how Father's Day was kind of depressing all around.
That they don't exist.
All
Wednesday
around.
or Father's Day?
Wednesday
I agree.
and Father's Day.
I agree.
They're all just social constructs.
Yeah, because I don't know how do you describe a Wednesday?
It's a day in the middle of the
Dark
week that
hair,
got
white, about 4'5". Oh, I'm sorry. That's Adam's family. Her name was Wednesday, though.
Touche.
4'5".
She was a girl. I don't know. Like height. She was little.
All girls are tiny.
Because she was a child.
Yeah. When she, I, don't know
I
if she was
think
a
that
teenager.
was a better reason
Yeah.
than she was a girl.
Yeah, child.
Oh,
Child.
I said girl.
Yeah, you said girl.
Yeah.
And you can't say that now. You have to say person.
Well, we're not in Canada.
Watch me do it.
You're trying to get us canceled.
Yeah, we need
I
to put
think
on-
we already got canceled. Like, we've had some pretty provocative conversations.
It gets the people going.
I don't even know what that means.
It gets the people going. But today I'm excited, man. Got a lot of shit going on. Could be very positive situation.
I hope so.
But either way, I'm okay. Either way, if it goes in that way, it's cool. If it doesn't, that's still cool because I already understand what I'm looking for. You see what I'm saying? Like,
That's a major thing that a
Yeah.
lot of people can't do in life.
yeah, what I figured out, right? Like in the process, like of my job, I figured out that I'm not really good because I try. I found out like I'm really good by accident. You see what I'm saying? Not like because a lot of shit that I do, like a lot of the processes I don't really have down. I'm just good at the shit that I know how to do.
So you're like a specialist.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, so the shit that I'm good at, I'm good at. The shit that I don't know, I didn't necessarily try. Because once I said to somebody, hey, I don't know how to do this, and they told me, yes, I do, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just not going to do that. Right?
That's just a very odd response.
Right. So now I have someone in my corner that when I say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm like, all right, cool, let me
Here's
show
a blueprint.
You see what I'm saying? Now, even the blueprint, like I'm gonna give you, like, blueprint.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and then so just take that and run with it. And so that's what I've been doing. So if it goes one way, cool. If it doesn't go that way, still cool because now I know what to do to get it to where I'm trying to go. So
No, that's cool.
Yeah, like I'm cool either way. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I love that outlook.
yeah.
Having a goal is a great thing.
Yeah, like and I'm just I figured out a long time ago, like I'm good at a lot of shit because I'm just willing to do it.
Yeah, I talked to James one day about that. Like, that's the difference between us and a lot of people. Like,
Yeah.
even if we're not 100% sure how to do something, the fact that someone else has done it,
Yeah,
I can do it.
Yeah, it can probably be done because somebody else did
Yeah,
it.
it's not that
Even my man Jay-Z said
simple.
difficult takes a day, impossible takes a week.
Sound about right.
You see what I'm saying?
It was a coach. I forgot what collegiate team she coached, but she had a whole 30 for 30 thing. I think
You
on
listen to
ESPN.
girls?
I do because
Pat Summit,
I'm not sure if that's her name, but
did
the
she
thing
coach at the
Tennessee?
University of Tennessee?
I
Orange
don't
team?
remember.
This is a whole
But let me get out what she said, okay? Don't
We wanted
remember her
details 'cause We
name.
wanted people to look. But go.
Don't remember her name. You
Oh,
can
so-
look it up by what I'm about to tell you. So shut the fuck up for at least 7 seconds here. We'll
So-
start one. You're fucking up already, buddy.
Women ain't important to remember. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You stupid bitch. But anyway, it was do hard better. That was the sentiment behind the speech that she gave to her team. And that slogan went out to so many people and motivated so many people that they did a whole documentary on it. And I thought it was a very cool concept to establish life is going to be hard. Like, life is not an easy thing to do. It's as simple as you make it, but you have to interact with other people that aren't thinking about anything that you're thinking about at that moment. So to convince people of an idea, it's going to be hard. So you can't get discouraged. You just got to do hard better.
Yeah.
I get how people can get encouragement out of that, but how would you feel if she got that slogan from just meeting the best man in her life?
Or porn.
That's what I'm saying. She did hard better. I'm sorry. Just a thought.
What?
Hey, man, do hard better.
Yeah, I mean,
Happy June.
I don't. Bruh, you is on it. You is fertilizer for sure. You is a fly, man.
yeah,
Call me
like
shit.
Nah, you on the shit though.
my I had a quote that I like from Vince Lombardi. That shit is hard. And he said, winning isn't everything, though the will to win is the only thing.
I like that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and so I think That shit on your lip is fucking me up.
That shit on his lip got some shit on his lip.
Bro, you saying it like it's somebody else.
Fucking me up.
You never had a long night and had a little leftover, a little residue.
Bro, you just did that like 5 minutes ago. This ain't no overnight shit.
Thank you.
Just
Goodness.
being barbaric.
And this is a constant. This is what this nigga does. He will do that.
Give no fuck.
Like,
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
But yeah, I think that's a cool little thing. Do hard better, even if it's dicks. Cool.
But so, can you say that quote one more time from Vince Lombardi? One of the
Winning-
greatest coaches ever. Go ahead.
I agree. Winning isn't everything. The will to win is the only thing.
So,
You should take that one to give it to your team.
because my thing is, what's the point of the will to win if you're not going to win? Like the winning has to be kind of everything. Otherwise, you don't get the will for it, right?
No, I mean you can want to win and still lose. The will to win you doesn't necessarily guarantee you to win. You could be playing somebody that's just better than you. Doesn't mean you're gonna win because you have the will to do so.
Yeah, but wanting to win is the will, right?
If I'm playing against LeBron James, I could want to win all I want to. I'm 5'4". It ain't gonna happen.
Not on purpose.
You could play against Muggsy Bogues, you gonna get your ass whooped. That ain't the point.
I
The point
agree.
is-
Facts.
I agree.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that goes for everyone involved on this call right now. Like we'll all get
You
smacked.
not.
I know how to
you
foul.
You're not winning.
Bruh.
I am.
You're not. Maybe Muggsy now at 60.
No,
But
I'm
you
not
know-
even giving him that, bro. No.
Muggsy weigh like 100.
I don't give a fuck what he weigh. He beating your ass.
Wait, but you're not the basketball player.
I'm not, but I know how to foul.
You're not gonna win though. You're just gonna make it. You just gonna make it a really long game.
Now, the definition of winning can be a little loose there, because
No.
if I make that nigga not want to play
No,
no more,
no, no, no,
I
no,
won.
no, 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 no. You lost that privilege by saying, "Oh, the will to win." Yeah, so that doesn't go for you, sir. Your main goal is a win.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. And what I'm saying,
Win-
if I define winning by him not wanting to play anymore,
No,
then I
you can't
fucking win.
redefine winning. No, no,
Nigga,
no,
so
no, 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 no,
there's
no.
not
When you
different
start
goals?
playing the game, to win is to outscore the other opponent.
So if the other
There
opponent,
is no game to where let me hurt you more.
if the other opponent,
Other
Unless
than
it's boxing, or MMA,
Somewhere around there.
Some-
but
some-
that's
some
equal to
combat
game
sports.
points.
football,
some combat
if
sport.
if a
It's-
team quits,
Bruh.
if a team quits,
That's any sport or somebody forfeit, you win. My thing is,
so what the fuck are we talking about here?
bro, you're gonna get kicked out and you're not gonna win.
By who?
What do you mean by
It's 1-on-1. What are we doing? Who gonna kick me out? What are
if you just
1-on-1?
keep
who gonna check
fouling,
me, boo? Who gonna
be-
check me?
If I keep fouling, what are you gonna say, man? Fuck this shit, bro. I ain't doing this shit, right?
then that's not a win because
That's a
y'all
win to me.
playing one. Y'all playing one on one.
Yeah, he ain't wanna play me no more.
Nigga, you are dumb.
That's fine. Smartest dumb nigga you know. How about that?
No, I agree with that whole statement.
But so let's just go ahead and get into the topic, Scotty. What did you want to talk about today?
I would like to speak on or discuss, is your idea of something more important to you than your experience of it?
Okay, elaborate.
Is your idea of something more important than your experience of it? I know what example you're expecting me to use, and I'm definitely not going to do it.
I mean, it could be anything. Just elaborate.
I mean,
The one you had yesterday was cool, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, and I kind of don't. I don't want to have pointless conversations because I don't think anybody's going to get anything out of that.
I don't know.
I just personally like what I'm trying to convey. I don't think people are going to take the time to consider what I'm actually saying, opposed to just reacting to what I'm saying, if that makes sense. So instead of doing something theoretical that nobody's fucking thinking about,
True.
we can.
That's very true.
Yeah, I mean, we can take it to even personal relationships, like when you meet somebody versus when you get to know them. Like, is it more important that you hold that idea of that person, or are you gonna acknowledge the experience that you're having with the person.
Okay. So remember last week we was talking about our interaction with women. I would consider that what I call pedestalizing, right?
Okay.
And I had to stop pedestalizing because the idea of the woman, once she went against what I thought she should be, it kind of fucked up the picture for me, and I couldn't look at her the same. It's like a beautiful painting, now it's got a scratch on it, or in my case, a beautiful pair of shoes, and now it's got a scuff, so I can't wear them anymore.
So for you, the actual experience is more important than the idea
In that
of the
aspect,
relationship.
absolutely.
Okay, so for you, are you able to ignore the scratch on the painting, or do you acknowledge that it's a scratch and therefore it's not as valuable anymore?
Oh yeah, I see that scratch.
Okay.
Right,
Definitely
but
takes
see,
away.
in that definition, right? What I would have to do instead of the idea, I would have to let it materialize, right? Because as the picture, the scratch fucks up the picture. But as a person, that scar could be something that I'm intrigued by. You see what I'm saying? So to know the person and to figure out why they have that scratch
Yeah.
is something different than
There's a sentimental value to it.
that there's no scratches on this beautiful painting, and then something happens to it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're expecting artwork to be used in gentle wear and tear.
I'm expecting artwork to be perfect, but I give people grace in their scars. You see what I'm saying?
That's deep. That's a bar, sir. Can we get a hoorah? Do we have a hoorah or some claps in that thing?
Hey, mind your own business. Don't worry about the board.
This nigga owned it today. I don't want the claps now. It's too
Oh, it's
late.
not coming.
It's
It's
too
not
late.
coming. Mind your business.
It's too late.
Conversation
Today-
is your job.
You disgust me, sir.
Yeah, I am discussing you and your goddamn
No,
horrible
not
attitude.
discuss. You disgust me, sir.
Capital G, like gusto.
Yeah, I've been called a G before.
No, you haven't.
You're right.
Real
You've been
fuck
called a
hard.
girl,
Don't be a bitch.
fucking woman.
Or a garbage man.
Garbage man. Garbage man.
Yeah, but pictures should be flawless, and
People are not pictures.
people are not pictures.
Yeah, no, that's. Look,
So what's
I
the
agree.
point of an idea then? If y'all don't
Shit,
care
I
about
mean, the idea matters, right? But also expectation matters. So to hold something, to judge a fish by how it can climb a tree is pretty out of the loop there. Like fishes shouldn't be climbing trees, so you shouldn't even be judging it. In my opinion,
Yeah,
my opinion. But people put puzzle pieces together differently. all
So
the
are
time.
you saying that your initial ideal is always out of range? Like you're saying initially your ideal, or most people's ideal, is always abstract or not reachable?
I would say most people's ideals aren't reachable because looking at how easily or how often people get depressed.
well, I would say that you can have a general idea of a person, right? That's what you get from just normal interaction with people, right? But when you get to know them deeper, that idea of them should change negatively or positively.
There
Right.
should be a reassessment.
You see what I'm saying? And so with that, if you're trying to build a romantic relationship or even a business relationship, if me and you went into business together, like if us three started a business, I kind of already have an idea of who you guys are because I've known y'all for so long, right? So, but if in that business interaction, it changed, my perception of you changed because, yeah, that's not what I would see from you normally, then I would have to take that reassessment I'm like, oh, the way we interact in business ain't the way we interact personally.
There's a distinction.
So
Knowing your audience.
yeah, like, but in general, but this is a good topic because certain things will change the direction of the question.
The experience
either way.
is going to change the idea of
what
what
I'm
it, like, even when you have your own thoughts and you go to verbally express it, like there's a chain that's like, damn, that ain't sound as cool coming out.
Yeah, I
'Cause
done had
thought
that
it.
a bunch of times.
Right. So it's a immediate like human error that occurs.
Yeah,
But
saying that out loud didn't sound as cool as I thought it was.
yeah.
You know what happens? I do that a lot with outfits. I put outfits together in my head, and then I see it, and I'm like, "Ooh, that don't." Like maybe the shirt didn't fit the way I wanted it to fit, or the shoe didn't hit the way I thought it would hit with the pants.
And then in some instances, you don't even try to think about it, and it's fucking the experience
you just-
of it is
you
fucking
just throw
flawless.
it on and rock. Yeah. So yeah, that's my thing. Like, the idea versus the experience, but it's deeper than we're talking about.
It
right?
is. It's
Like,
much more nuanced. Than
Yeah,
that.
because like even with that, right? I was looking at something on YouTube today, and there was a guy talking about Matt Walsh was talking about transgenders, and it was like the transgenders. Well, you know how we were talking about fact and truth, right? It kept coming down to, well, the truth is this. The truth is this. And what we figured out in our last conversation, the truth is a constant. Facts can be manipulated, right? But talking further, right, between us, truth can also just be a concept because we don't necessarily know anything if you want to be that technical.
Yeah.
Right? If you want to be extremely technical, we don't know anything to be truth. We only know what we've been told.
we only know source.
You see, we don't even know source.
No,
We
I'm just
only-
saying the source of where we got our information. Like we probably don't even remember who told us that, but
Right.
we remember. Oh, when they said this, I'm supposed to say this.
Somebody said that's sunlight, because that's what we've been told is sunlight. You see
Now,
what I'm saying?
who
But
taught me that? I can't remember.
Right, and
But-
we don't even necessarily know if that's called sunlight everywhere. But
Right.
you see what I'm saying? Here, that's considered sunlight. Right? So truth,
At least to us.
you see what I'm saying? So truth can be something different than what you believe it to be. And so it became, well, your truth is this, but it doesn't change what the truth is, because it was a conversation about transgenders. And like, it doesn't matter what you consider yourself to be. You aren't that. So your experience is this because you want it to be that. But that doesn't make it a true experience, although it is yours. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you can say that you're a woman, but you were born a man. And that's fine if you want to say that. But I should not be obligated to live in your delusion because that is not a true thing because you want it to be true.
But who said what truth is?
And
Who said what truth is?
that's where we go. That's not where most people go.
Yeah, no. Most people are just not gonna think for themselves.
And most people
situation.
just observe things from the surface level, right?
Yeah.
Just like the conversation we were having yesterday. The conversation it was like, yeah, but what if like my experience is this? And I was like, yeah, but your experience doesn't negate what is. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
your experience can be that. And
Right.
it can be true for you,
Right.
but it does not negate what is.
Right. And my whole thing about that is we don't even know what that is. You see what I'm saying? But this is our experience of it.
Yeah, but what is, right? We have to take at face value because it's the only constant we know. Is what we've been told is. So we have to, most people generally accept what is, right? So if you just want to say, yeah, I don't want to accept what is, and I'm going to say this is my experience, fine. But that does not negate what is because of you not.
I see where you're conflating, right? I see where you're conflating, because I'm not debating on the fact of what it actually is. My debate is my experience of this is always going to be this type of experience, which is nothing like what the object is supposed to be.
Yet it's still your experience, and what you encounter in your experience is how you rationalize.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
But okay, so just to clear things up, I feel like most experiences that humans have on the top of the Earth's surface is a flat experience. Like there are curves to it. Like there are curves to it, but you can't sustain life on a not flat surface. Like none of us can do that. If you try to live on a roof sideways, it's not going to work out for you. Like you need to be on a level, flat surface. From the general senses of how things are built, everything is level. Like we don't have round experiences where we are. We're experiencing a flat surface now. When we go outside, we're going to experience a flat surface, regardless if it's curved to a degree to where I can't see it, right? Which would make it the globe. My experience
Or feel
of it, regardless, my experience of it, which I think we're all having right now, but that's just my thought, is a flat surface experience. That's all I'm saying. Not negating that you're saying the truth of it could be it is a ball, or it could be it is flat. Those two were popular thoughts, different time frames. It could be either or, but our experience on it all has pretty much been the same of we need a flat surface here to do what we want and need to do on whatever shaped thing this is.
Yeah.
In our land.
Right. So in your land. Cool. Okay. So, but see, with that, right? But we also got into a conversation of why we are on said flat surface, right? Because you were saying it's just flat because you say you don't necessarily believe that gravity is a thing.
Right.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So, and I said that, yeah, you're able to be on the flat surface because of gravity. And you was like, no, I'm on the flat surface because it's flat.
No, that's not. That's how you took the conversation. That's not what I was saying.
No. I mean, the
Like
conversation.
my
was,
whole thing about gravity is like, why is it stronger at some points and not at others? Like, why is a tree limb able to stay on a tree and not be pulled down? Like, why is gravity selective in how or what is placed on here? Because everything isn't touching the earth. And trees in the morning or leaves in the morning, they raise towards the sun. Like they do like this towards the sun. So it's like, what happens to gravity when that is happening? So I think there is something that does, connect us and things to it, but I don't think it's the way it's explained as what gravity is.
Okay. So that's where the disconnect was.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Right. I get it. I understand. Look, he's still, but we had the pre-conversation.
Yeah.
So it's like, the shit that I think about, I'm sure most people don't give a fuck. Like they haven't took 1 second out of their day to think, hey man, is gravity what people, they going to go do whatever they was going to do.
Yeah, no, but the same strength that it takes for us to stand upright, it's probably around the same source of strength that leaf has to straighten up toward the air. Like it's not gravity that changed, it's probably the strength of the item that pushes it up. Because if it ever leaves that tree, where is it going?
That's a good point.
I mean, it's a possibility, but like I said, even with that, why is gravity selective? Like, why am I able to raise my hand?
It's not selective, it's constant. What's selective is the strength or the power of whatever is moving or fighting gravity.
I don't agree because I can jump, so that's going to change something.
That increases your strength. It didn't change gravity. Your strength powered you into the air. Same thing with a jet or a rocket.
So with that, when I jump up, I'm going to come down kind of twice as fast, right?
I don't know the fucking speed in which it trans, but I think
I'm just saying something's going to change. Like something's gonna change with that
But
situation.
you powered yourself off. But the
So why
gravity
don't I
gonna
stay
bring it.
off?
Because you don't have enough power
Why
to
was I-
continuously push up. Like, what are we doing? You
I
don't.
mean, and I
that power
and
source that you push.
and that's why I go more so to gravity is like more so of an electrical field, because I thought about what you said, and then I thought about propellers, and I thought about how they constantly break the cycles of wherever they are for you to elevate. So, what gravity is, I don't know. I just know that whatever it is, it can be broken at times. Or what he's saying is, no, it can't.
No, that's not what
No,
he
I
said
said
at
it-
all.
He said it's
it could.
he said it's a constant pull.
Yeah, gravity is coming, but it's the force that you use to separate yourself from it. So the propeller continuously creates force to push against gravity. It needs a consistent opposite for it not to work. It's like anything in life.
I mean, yeah, that is duality. I mean,
But
it's
you
more
also,
to think about.
Yeah, but also your steam thing, right? You talk about your steam thing.
And gases, like certain things do elevate without being pulled down.
And you wouldn't think those would have force like a gas.
But they elevate because of the air, right? The air has a constant cycle, right?
Sounds like everything has a constant cycle.
Yeah, but I'm saying air is continuously flowing for the most part. Right?
Yeah, and
So the air
and the
if you're lighter
gravity is
than the air,
constantly.
if you're lighter than the air and the air has to push again, like we
So
said,
you're
to fight
saying
gravity,
gas and steam have no strength?
pretty much, or at least
And
it's less strength than the air, which propels it
Lighter,
up. Yeah, it's
lighter than the
yeah.
air. Okay, that makes sense in my head.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I said that's
I'm,
how I
I'm tracking.
visualize it.
I'm tracking.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's more to think about. Like neither one of us can digest either side of this in one sitting.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
true.
gonna take a few conversations for it to make sense
Yeah.
on either side.
yeah, and I think over time, like the more even offline, the more we have conversations like this, it becomes clearer, and niggas need to start reading some science books or something.
When I started doing solar, and then I figured out what True North was and how those things actually like.
She did the Lion King.
Wait, what? But that's what got me into thinking that we were on flat surfaces. Like when I got into installing solar panels and what direction they need to be pointing in to receive power, and not like.
I mean, I could understand the flat experience part, but
Yeah.
I couldn't get past the gravity and why it wasn't. You see what
No,
I'm saying?
and I feel like I said, these aren't concepts that people. I don't have discussions about this with other people.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? And that
Yeah.
goes back to one of those. Yeah, it sounds like a great idea in your head,
Yeah.
but when it comes out, it's like that ain't really what I meant. I knew how you took, but that ain't what.
Yeah, and it ain't necessarily a bad conversation,
right.
amongst people who don't know either way. You see what I'm saying? It's a chance.
It's a non-judgmental
yeah,
conversation.
it's a chance to try to figure out what
Right.
it actually is. You
because
see what
at the
I'm
end of the
saying?
day, we both agree it doesn't fucking matter. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't
at the-
matter.
At the end of the day, nothing matters.
There you go.
Like so.
So you know what
matter
this
to me,
is,
goddammit.
but nah, this is more of like the true version of a discussion, more though than people having an argument.
yeah. Oh no.
Oh yeah, no, it's an open conversation where
Right.
literally
And-
there's
and
no
it's like-
box and you let it
Yeah.
flow.
This is the way to actually conduct
Yeah.
a conversation.
And you try to put pieces together to see what actually makes sense. This is
It's more to trying to find what's common about it, about more so than what's different
and this
about
is
it.
what people call iron sharpening iron, right?
I agree.
You gotta have conversations like this in order to grow and learn.
So this is an example of the experience being better than the idea. That's what you're saying.
Ooh, way
Yeah.
to bring that around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Full
This,
circle.
yeah, this experience is definitely better than the idea, because now at this point, my original thought of I don't think people would get anything out of this is no longer a thought that I'm having from actually experiencing the conversation.
Right. Okay. So, go ahead.
No, because I'm finna go. It's gonna be a hard turn, but it's
No.
still on topic.
Take it.
Because do you believe that is why people
Do you believe?
tend to commit suicide because their idea, well, their experience that they're experiencing is so far from their ideal that they can't reattach it.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned depression earlier.
And that they believe death is better than life.
Yeah, but you have no idea, but it's just in your mind. You're like, it has to be better than here.
That's what I think a lot of people's idea of marriage is. You see, I think a lot of people have an idea of marriage that they don't necessarily want to work towards. They just think it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like, so
But they don't even know, even if you work toward it, it's never going to get to that idea. At least not from what women have explained.
that's because people don't.
It's because it's not possible, bro. You're trying to make it sound
No,
good. It's
I'm-
literally not possible.
No, anything is possible. Ask Kevin
Okay,
Garnett.
Kevin
I
Garnett.
think anything
Right.
is possible.
Right.
I do.
It may not be probable, but it's possible. Right? So, but I think people want other people to do the work for them and they don't want to do any work themselves, right? Like, because most people have an idea of what they think marriage should be. And most women feel like marriage should be catered towards them. And it should be, with everything that I want, everything that I want, everything that I want.
Happy wife, happy life.
Right. And what do I get in return, says the man. Right. And the woman is like, what do you mean?
Me.
You need something?
You got me. I literally heard a man say, well, what if a man gives you everything that you asked for, what does he get in return? Her response was, pussy. He gets pussy. And he was like, so he gets nothing. Right? Like, I get nothing. Because everything that you asked me to do for what you want to give me, you've already given to somebody. It's not like it's new pussy.
Nuh-uh.
Definitely
No, I didn't.
You see what I'm saying?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, we so need about 2 open-minded women for this conversation. Because goddamn it, I want to know why pussy is such a reward.
Because it's mine.
You will not be able to answer that, sir. You can
It's
No,
mine.
I can
go
give
ahead,
you
go
my
ahead and give the
interpretation.
idea.
I can
No,
give you
give
my
the idea,
interpretation.
and then I
Right.
want that experience. But go ahead, give me your idea.
Right. My
like
idea
this.
of this is because most women don't have anything to offer.
Oh,
That's the only thing they have to offer.
unapologetic.
I agree. No, I
Yeah,
like
I
trying to
mean-
have conversations with women. Like we're thinking about 2 totally different things, and I don't think they're willing to compromise on what they're thinking about.
So, okay, the question is, do they have nothing else to offer because they were never taught that they needed
Yes.
to have something else?
I'm
Or
not going to
because they
say
just
that.
don't-
I'm not going to say that.
So you think women just from jump never have anything to offer you? They would never.
I think they don't want to offer anything. Therefore, they come to the table offering nothing. Like, I don't want to offer you anything. I don't want to make your sandwich. I don't want to make the bed. I don't want to wash your clothes. Like, they're already pre-establishing everything that they don't want to do.
Right. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's because
Deep hole you digging.
most women.
Shallow, bro.
That's because most women aren't taught to be wives. You see what I'm saying? I was having a conversation in my head earlier that most people, like I just said, most people want the work done for them, right? So if you do everything for me, I don't have to do anything.
Correct.
And if that's my experience as a woman, what am I supposed to offer you? You see what I'm saying? What do you need from me?
So just
And so-
the type of person that I am, right? And I think this just goes back to character. If I care for you and I see you doing something, I'm going to want to mimic whatever it is that you're doing to help you finish that process quicker. That
I
way
agree.
we can spend more time with each other.
I'm the same way.
And that's spending time with them building whatever idea they had and after you're done.
Yeah.
So hold on. So we are, in my mind, what I'm seeing, we're raised to be husband and wives. Men are raised because of what we go through to be protectors and providers. Like everything growing up shapes you to be a man. But women are shaped to be coddled and taken care of.
I don't think you are raised to be a protector and provider. I think that's a natural instinct for most men. We can't say all men because all men ain't raised. That's a nature versus nurture conversation right there.
But I'm saying, like,
can we do
everything
me a
shapes you.
favor?
Go ahead.
Can we just keep it to what we think? Like, don't even include what other people like. Let's just keep it based on just our personal experience. Like
My
how
personal
we see it.
experience. I was
Okay,
raised
so just
to
keep
be,
it in the context of the conversation.
Literally,
Experience versus idea.
literally.
I was raised to be a perfect husband. I put that out there. From everything that I've encountered in my life, went through as a young boy, growing into a man. That is everything that a woman wants.
So what do you describe as a perfect husband compared to what was taught to you? Like, was everything on that list taught to you, or
What do you mean everything? What I just said about providing, protecting.
yeah, like providing what way, protecting what way? Like, how were you taught to do these things?
Well, I can't get into the depth of how I was taught because that's a huge fucking conversation. But
That's part of why I'm asking.
yeah, we ain't got that much time. But what I'm saying is everything growing up structured like the hey, you take care of your sisters. You don't let nobody say nothing to your sisters. You know, and I'm the youngest, mind you. I'm not even the oldest. But when we leave the house, I'm responsible for my sister them coming back safely. You know what I'm saying? And then you provide, hey, listen, you get money, you help out the house, you do this, you know what I mean? We're gonna feed into this family system so that this family runs. You get what I'm saying? So all those are things that lead to
I ain't heard nothing wrong yet.
Yeah, I mean, so in that aspect, we were pretty much all raised similarly, right?
Yeah.
But even not by words, right? By what we saw,
Action.
because we all grew up in the home with our dads for the most part,
Exactly.
right? So I didn't need my daddy to tell me, "Hey, when you get money, you take care of a family,"
Because you saw
because I
him
saw him do it. You see
exactly.
what I'm saying?
same.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so, and that was do it by any means necessary. Whatever you gotta do to do it, then that's what you do to make sure that your family is good. And if that means risking your life,
Your
your
freedom.
freedom, you see, anything you make sure. And that's why it's when I tell a woman that in order for us to be in a relationship, I need you to respect me because my level of protection is not only will I fight for you, I'll die for you.
It's not superficial.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to put my life on the line to save yours. And in order for that to be, I need to respect you because you respect me. I need to know that my sacrifice, my life for yours is worth it because you are willing to take care of everything that I leave behind.
Yeah. What woman do you think was raised to respect men?
I don't see very many in this time, but I can say that I do know a few. That's what I was finna say, right? When you were talking about it. I don't think that there are a lot because most people now are superficial. So girls aren't taught to be women anymore.
Keeping it in the personal context, like, have you seen? Obviously, you have. Never mind.
No, pose it. I want to know.
Now, I was firsthand, like, bad teachings from daughter,
Absolutely.
from mother to daughter. Yeah, that. But it's like
Absolutely.
I don't want to get that deep into it.
Oh no, we don't.
That's
have to
too
talk.
personal.
We
Yeah,
don't have
that's
to talk
too
about
personal.
that from a personal.
Like
level.
you say
Yeah.
about fathers, bro. My father's handicapable. You know what I mean? So he never had an excuse of why he didn't get up and work. And
I
goddamn,
like the way you said
do
that.
anything. You know what I'm saying?
I
Handicapable.
never heard that
Like,
before.
he never had a fucking excuse. So how in the fuck as a man could I ever get up and be like, oh, bro, I don't feel like
Yeah,
he went out, provided, did what he had to do. Literally seen him rob Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's real shit.
yeah. Like I literally saw my dad get up every day. My dad got up every morning at 5 o'clock to catch the bus to go to a job, and he had a car outside. You see what
Just
I'm
so
saying?
the car be there for
Just
the
so
family.
right,
Uh-huh.
in case anything happened, my mama could take the car and drive wherever she need, and she ain't had no fucking license.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's cool that y'all talking about this because I used to see my daddy scratching his ass.
Your daddy was the boss. He didn't have to do nothing.
You seen your daddy go away for years at a time just
Nah,
so that
that-
y'all can live.
that- them
You know
is
what I mean?
facts.
Like,
Them
Yeah,
is facts.
like he made different kinds of sacrifices.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that he felt like he had to make up for when he could.
Bro, what y'all saying this right now, us talking about it out loud is putting so many things in perspective right now.
Yeah. like like that. What I said on my dad's funeral, I wasn't lying. Like my dad was my superhero.
Mm-hmm.
Like without him, I know I wouldn't be this man.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
hands
saying?
down.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with that.
Good, bad, indifferent. I know without him, I wouldn't be this version of me. It would be different.
The crazy part, I see that in all of our fathers in our lives. Like I seen your dad, and I seen how you emulate him. Like I seen your dad and how you like, bro. I remember we literally laughed at your father for the out the box thing he did, and look at us now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Correct.
Crazy. Yeah,
correct.
crazy.
So that's
And
what
now
I'm saying.
I am him.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you are.
Yes,
You are.
very much so. Like 2.0. So yeah, like that's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it's part of your experience, just like we were saying. Like I don't think women experience enough hardships or difficulties or pressures in which we need them in our lives to display as they grow up. You get what I'm saying? Like women or girls are more so coddled along the way and taken care of, so that leads them to need that as they get older.
Yeah, and they aren't taught that men matter. They're taught that their needs matter.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's taught that it's about you, and you're taught that it's not about you.
Yeah.
That we were literally, and this goes back to that conversation that we had, and that's why I say it's a bad thing to tell boys that the woman is always right.
Yeah.
Because as a man, you can't grow up with the thinking that the woman is always right and be a leader. That's contradictory.
That shit just fucked me up.
You see what I'm saying? It can't be, always listen to her, but you tell her what to do. What?
Doesn't make sense.
I can't, because if I tell her what to do, it's wrong because she's telling me something different.
Yeah.
If I'm saying, hey, don't wear that because I don't like the way you looking at, because it could, us going out, you wearing that puts me
In danger.
in danger, right?
I have to now protect you.
You see what I'm
And
saying?
I don't want to have to protect you. I will protect you when we go out.
No,
I don't
it's
want
not
to
that I don't
have
even
to.
want to have to. Like, why would you put me in the situation to? You
That's
see
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that boils back to some of these bitch ass niggas that we've been around or have known. The way they was raised, bro. Like your experiences growing up really dictate what type of partner you'll be. Because a few dudes, like, nigga, they didn't face adversity. A lot of shit was given to them. You know what I mean? And their mother made them more so their man than their son, so they didn't teach them to be responsible for shit. They just took care of them. So
Oh yeah,
so it goes both
That's a
ways.
bar.
I see it.
Yeah.
that's a lot of people. That's why I'm glad that I was raised around a lot of men, right?
Yeah.
Because it taught me to not be emotional. Emotional men are dangerous men.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? And not in a way that's dangerous and capable. You see what I'm saying? Like, we can handle ourselves, right? Because we've shown we can handle ourselves in many different kinds of situations.
At
right?
the end of the day, we going home.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So, like, violent men that aren't violent, not because they can't be, but because they don't want to be.
Took a long
You see what I'm saying?
time
It
to
took.
get
You
here.
see what I'm saying? Like, because it was a stretch of years that every weekend it was like, let's go fuck somebody up. You see what
My
I'm saying?
bus still ain't pulled up yet. I get there.
Nah, you there?
Nah.
You there?
I believe him.
Well, I know I'm there. I ain't had a fight in 16 years, so
That's because the opportunity hasn't presented itself.
I ain't gonna say that. I almost
Damn,
lost
has
it
it been
last.
16 years?
Yeah, since I fucked that dude up in Chili's. Yeah, that was 16 years ago.
Oh, what a wonderful time.
Yeah, I fucked that dude up in Chili's.
I think. Have I gotten into an altercation?
I almost gave
You
you
got into an altercation.
No, I'm saying a fisticuff.
a fisticuffs.
Yeah. And of course, I've
I think
had disagreements.
prime time was after that.
No,
think so.
not for me.
No, for him. Oh. His altercation. The whole picking him up thing. Think that was
Nah, that had to be before because
That- yeah, that was
I would
before.
be included in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was in that, but I'm saying, was it before?
That was before.
It was definitely before.
It was. That was around the time of you got to make a choice. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Because you had made that choice by then.
I had made a choice.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's a staple in our relationship.
My
I
choice
love it,
has
bro.
been made.
I love it.
Because that always takes me back to dark times when you fuckers bring
Oh,
that
I'm
shit up.
sorry. You should say it. You should say it. I apologize.
Yeah, it was a
Great times for us.
a dark time in your history. I agree. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
That's when you was in the closet making songs.
You'll do it again.
Man, you didn't sound like a dark time when you was on that couch, but that's another
Nah, that
time.
was a great time. That was a fucking awesome time.
I don't know about the couch.
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to.
That's the time you want to be the nigga on the couch.
Yeah.
Any other time, you don't want to
But
be
you
the
don't
nigga
want to be
on
the
the
nigga in
couch.
the bedroom in your own home.
Yeah, nah, you don't want that either.
Hear a nigga howling and shit.
Well, I've been the nigga on the couch and heard bitches howling, so.
No.
Yeah, no. He
I
was the
I
bitch.
was-
is
I
what he
was
said.
howling.
He was. No. I don't care about a woman. But when you hear your whole grown,
That was me that time. That was me this time.
This nigga shaking
Yeah.
walls.
Hey, that's what she
he was
wanted,
getting the
man.
walls shook this time. He was-
Okay, well,
yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
She wasn't shaking my walls.
Get your walls shook. Get your walls shook,
She
brother.
wasn't shaking my walls. I was shaking my legs. Yeah, shaking my legs. I don't like the walls now.
Yeah, but the experience. See, you see how the experience versus the idea of something can change depending on said experience.
It's very nuanced. Yeah.
So the experience of us having dads, and it's even crazy. Like, we can't speak to the experience of not. We can only observe what it's not like to have a dad and see what that looks like for other
Differently.
people.
I mean,
Yeah.
even though it was sparingly for me, but when he was there, he was there.
Yeah.
So, very impactful.
And it's
very impactful.
crazy because at some point in time, I can't speak to the earlier part, but definitely around the time when I came into your life, even though he wasn't there, he was there from what he provided. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it was still
Yeah.
left behind, so it still was part of being a man.
And then other family members, i.e., Uncle on the Cubie,
Yeah.
step right in.
Yeah.
Step-
I mean, this is my experience with that whole thing, right? Like, cause when the way my dad stepped in to help do whatever he had to do, right? Before he could do that, your dad and other people stepped in for us because he wasn't able to do that. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
It was a real family unit.
They literally-
That's why it baffles me how other people operate.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever think you do anything by yourself.
watching the way that they interact, like the brothers, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because like, listening to stories, they'll kill each other, but if you need something, I'll give you whatever you need. And if you need me to kill somebody for you, I'll do that too. You see, they interact the way we interact, but we don't fight with each other.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But whatever you need,
We did establish a level of respect for each other, and
Yeah.
it didn't take much or long to do it.
After
Yeah,
you
nah,
wrestle
we-
a nigga for 12 minutes, you kind of got to respect him at some point.
I mean, bruh, I ain't want to lose.
Yeah, clearly. But
And I think
we
we-
had to go to class.
No, we didn't.
and the way that I met y'all, you see, not you, but
Yeah.
everybody
I don't
else.
remember the first time I met you.
I don't either. But the way that I met everybody
I bet he was older
else,
than you, though. I bet he was older than you.
just a little bit.
For a nigga that ain't supposed to be talking, boy, you sure got a lot to say.
What would you do without me?
A lot.
But the way that I met everybody else was, I understood that there was a level of violence attached to it because we met going to fight.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so they met because of the love I had for you. You were in the situation, and it was like, oh, let's go get them niggas. So, okay, let's go get them niggas. Like,
Yeah,
so,
you
and
didn't
that-
question that shit at all. You jumped in the car very willingly, and you was
Yeah.
the only one that understood the goal besides me. The only two niggas that like
Only two.
understood the objective. And then one nigga had nothing to do with it at all.
Look, the funny part is that goes back to expectation versus the experience.
Right.
The ideal, yeah.
Yeah.
The ideal was we go in there together and fuck it up, and we all leave. Two people went there to fuck shit up.
But yeah, I
bad.
understood. But I understood then that there's a level of violence attached to these people, and I respect that one. because he was the only person who got kicked out with me.
Yeah, and I
We
respect
sat in
both
that
of y'all.
cold ass car for 3 hours together, waiting on somebody to come pick him up.
And that's crazy, bro. All because of this one nigga. Because
Right.
you knew him, that's your cousin. And because I knew him, and I'm like, bro.
Right, but without that interaction, we don't become as cool as we are. Without
know each other.
without us getting kicked out that club together, we don't become this.
No, it's just a nigga in the night I met.
Right,
I-
like-
who? I think I remember him. That would have been.
Like even
Facts.
if we kick it after that, we don't necessarily know if we become this. Like we literally just sat and talked about them niggas that didn't come out with us for 3 hours. Like so.
Man, that's when people start getting into. Well, I'm gonna start getting into like divine purpose, like not
Yeah.
understanding why. Like y'all really got isolated. Bro.
Yeah.
Like y'all
Yeah,
were really in
legit.
isolation with each other.
Yeah, and I think people meet people for a reason,
Mm-hmm.
and I think along your path, you change your path based on the people that you meet.
I think the path is constant.
Yeah, I mean it's always a moving path, but I'm saying like on that journey, like
No, I think you were supposed to do everything that you did on that. Like it was no veering off. It's like you
yeah.
thought you were veering, but nah, you was just supposed to go that way.
yeah, like I don't know if that's like predetermined. I
Yeah,
don't know
That's
if I
like
believe
destiny. Like, yeah, nah, and I think most of our experiences are predetermined, even though we think we're making the choices. Like, it seems far fetched because we always say everything is a choice, but sometimes you just look up and you're like, I don't even know how I got right here, right now.
Nah, I
Well,
think
yeah.
you, I
Yeah,
think
we
you
ain't-
can. I
we
think
ain't-
you can split off.
We ain't gonna give away what we can sell. That's another topic.
Okay.
That shit can go. That shit can go real left.
All right.
Yeah,
'Cause, I
like-
have so many disagreements, but
Nah, I feel
agreements
you.
with it. Like it's crazy.
Nah,
So,
nah, I feel you. I mean, only because like I think choice is an illusion. Like I think you have to have all the facts to make a choice, and
that's
it's choice. Like facts are scattered everywhere. Like you have differences of opinions about all the same. So it's like it's hard to choose something if you don't know all the choices.
Have that been your experience, or is that just an idea that you have?
That's been my experience and an idea because even with the cookies, the whole I don't want chocolate chips in the chocolate chip cookie. Like it's hard to find just a dough base that's not a sugar cookie. Like it's not a sugar cookie.
But yeah, but going back to you think like me and him didn't have to become cool that night. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
You see how you niggas just decide to walk this path. Nigga try to turn the car around. You bitch like, no, we gonna walk over here. Like just
I mean, whatever the case is, like I'm down to tackle both angles of this
you ain't
situation. but
tackling no angle over here.
you know I will. You know I will.
But yeah, the experience versus the idea, depending on it changes, and it's a constant change. So yeah, it's like yeah.
So you can't be stuck to the ideal. Is what you're saying. You have to live the experience.
I mean, being stuck to the idea
It's just being
doesn't-
stubborn.
and it doesn't negate the experience.
But it can't. So, do you think that is part of how clinical depression may happen? But someone who's a serial, like who's just consistently in depression, because that ideal rarely ever meets up with your experience, as we pretty
A
much know.
depression-
Well,
Is-
yeah, that's expectation.
Yeah, that's ideal.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no,
So,
you don't. Well, you can have an idea of something without having an expectation attached to it.
what are you talking about, boy?
The way that you're supposed to establish your decision making in life.
Yeah, you can have an
That's
idea,
the method. Yeah.
but not having the expectation. Like, oh, this is supposed to go that, but not necessarily believe that you have to do it that way. You see what I'm saying?
Kind of on having the reaction of, oh, I thought this was supposed to do X, Y, and Z, but it actually does da 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 da.
Kind of like what I just said initially about the shit that I had going on. Like, I have an idea, but no expectation, because either way it goes, I'm all right.
For another example, that's how I like to watch movies now. Like I don't like to see
You don't
previews.
like trailers,
yeah,
yeah.
like I just go watch the movie for the experience.
But even with that, right, you were like, that's just how you are engaging in most things now.
Correct.
Like, you don't want to buffer. You don't want to buffer. You want to just go straight into it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. Like I don't got no problem with that. I think that's a
It's pretty fun. I think more people should try it.
I'm really struggling to see the separation between ideal and expectation, even from looking at the definitions. It is two different words given.
No, it's more so like the expectation will dictate your mood. When this happens, this is supposed to happen. So since that thing didn't happen, my expectations weren't met. Now I'm going to respond negatively. That's the context that expectation gives off. Having an idea of something is, oh, this does X, Y, and Z. No feelings attached. It's just this thing does X, Y, and Z.
So you're saying expectation is a stronger than
Correct.
idea. That's what y'all saying. Okay.
a stronger
I see.
feeling of
Stronger
that
feeling.
idea.
Correct.
I
Okay.
got you. All right, I'm
Yeah.
with you. Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Put it back. Put it back.
It's mine now, bitch.
Put it back. You a stiller. Put it back.
I'm a falcon. Not on purpose.
Don't play Monopoly with
Tell,
that nigga.
don't tell nobody.
I just told the world. And I still don't like them right now, but
I don't even know. I missed it.
He a falcon.
Oh, boo.
Right. Boo.
booties, bitch.
Boo, boo.
Pride
How many
Month.
of these you got?
Get
Definitely
it
two.
sexy.
What?
What?
You said booty's boss.
Yeah.
Get it sexy.
I'm confused too, but it's
It's
okay.
Pride
I'm still
Month.
on. Oh, okay. That's why I was confused.
Yeah. Okay, that was another good one. I
Yeah.
appreciate that one.
Yeah,
Good job, guys.
Like, thought,
Good
I
job.
think it's thought provoking. Like, I just want people to think. Like, I definitely don't. I won't say that I'm right in everything that I express or the things that I say I feel, but I'm comfortable enough to express it and also get feedback
And be
from my
able to learn
expression.
from it.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I'm the same way. I don't y'all know me, and I don't like definites, right? Like so, I rarely speak in definites because I don't know everything. I just know that there's always another option.
Or are you scared to stand 10 toes down on something?
No, I think that's ignorant.
It's ignorant to stand on something, to believe in something.
I mean,
I mean, what I believe, if it can be disproven, like I said before,
You
then
shouldn't
it would
keep
be
standing on
stupid to just keep standing on it.
So that goes to the saying that if you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything, right?
No, that's not what the saying
You're
is.
not standing on anything.
The
Like,
saying is if you don't.
Yeah, I said it. I said it right,
No,
bitch.
you didn't.
fucking George Bush.
if you don't stand
can't
for
get
anything,
tricked.
If you
you'll
don't
fall.
stand for something, you fall for anything.
Yeah, it's
That's
the
the
same
saying.
fucking difference,
No,
bitch.
it ain't. Ain't no such thing as the same difference.
It is because I just said it.
No such thing as the same difference.
But so again, that makes you a fucking fair weather fan. Like you just going with whatever is best at the
I mean,
moment.
yeah,
No, not necessarily. I'm not going with everything that attacks what I believe, because everything that attacks what I believe is not going to make me believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can show me something to counteract what I believe that's different and I feel it's better, then I will adopt said thing.
So you don't believe. I got you.
he believed.
I mean, take that how you want to.
So,
take it.
are you not able to change your mind on
We
anything?
went through this last time. I already told you.
And I want to hear
no.
the answer.
Core beliefs, no.
Core. I mean, any.
It's still a party. Did you see Inside Out 2? It's still a part of what you believe. Goddamn.
I
Just
did,
recreates
and I
maybe,
didn't
it makes it
fully
stronger.
finish watching it. So, no, I'm gonna go back. It was pretty good.
I've not seen Inside Out or Inside Out 2, and I still just believe that you should be willing to learn.
Yes.
I
Not
agree.
compromise your morals, and then that's where I
agree.
can see where you like don't.
Yeah, morals, definitely. You can't change my morals,
But that's
something-
also a part of your beliefs.
Right?
it depends on what you asking me to change and what I believe.
That's what I'm
You see
saying.
what
Like
I'm
that,
saying?
the deeper ones go to your morals.
Okay, so
Yeah.
but so then we have to make a distinction.
Yeah,
right?
I mean it's very nuanced.
Yeah, morals. I probably won't
Nuance
change my
one more
morals.
Goddamn time.
It's very nuanced. pretty nuanced.
It's just like dedicated to missing the point. Sometimes you have a keyword. You got to follow that
And
thread.
delusional.
Delulu.
You got to follow that thread, baby. Follow that thread.
They get the blueprint.
But yeah, morals. I don't know if my morals are capable of changing, but like anything that I've learned, I think can be unlearned if I feel like it doesn't feed me anymore.
I go with that.
I just had this thought.
But you don't believe everything you learn either. So
No.
yeah. So
Right.
that's my distinction between.
Yeah. So like
And I'm sorry.
no,
'cause
it's
you'll
cool.
do it
Like
again.
because it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
it's you.
Nah,
You go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Nah, shoot your shot.
I was gonna say, I just had this thought maybe a couple hours ago, and it fits perfectly with what we're talking about right now. My gut feeling would be my morals. That would be my moral. If something feels a certain way in my gut, I'm not gonna not listen to it. Now I might have some thoughts that I have that's like, well, if I feel it in my stomach,
No go.
Okay. And I just feel like certain things that I've learned don't necessarily feed me at this point in my life.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like, we used to say, "Nigga, you gonna have to respect me now. I don't give a fuck. Like, if I'm out in the street and a nigga's being disrespectful, I'm just gonna get out your way.
remove myself from the
You see what I'm saying?
situation.
Because, and I learned this from us, right? Like, how many niggas did we whoop their ass and we didn't care if they respected us after the fact? Like, it didn't matter.
I'm gonna say all of them.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Like,
kind of call bullshit though, because it depends on how
I didn't-
you
I
were
didn't-
disrespected.
no.
But we weren't looking for the respect afterwards. It was just like, this is what you get for the disrespect.
Right. And so
You can do it again.
now, if I feel you're being disrespectful and I can leave the situation, I'd rather just leave the situation.
And I agree. And I suggest anyone take that advice.
So
If you can remove yourself, just do that.
If I can't remove myself from the situation, then
Different
it is what it
story.
is.
let's just give this a shot. Let's just throw it up, see if it falls in. All right, we're out chilling, walking around. Guy walks up to you, grabs your dick, and be like, "Man, that feel good. It will probably feel good in me," and walks away. You're fine, or even stands in front of you. He's not blocking you. He's not trapping you. That is very fucking disrespectful.
Very
But it's-
disrespectful.
but
And,
it's also
and it's assault.
physical.
Yeah, that's assault.
No,
That's
but you
physical.
but you can walk away though.
But that's
saying that's
physical.
assault.
No, but
you
didn't
touch
put that in.
me.
Yeah, that's fine.
don't touch me.
But you said walk away.
See,
But
that-
that's not disrespect. You
he's
didn't.
he's not holding you in there.
and
He
that
touched
goes
me though.
Yeah,
that
that's
goes against
disrespectful.
my morals to let you touch me
Right.
in any fashion that I don't want you to touch
That's-
me in.
that's
That's that gut
Touching.
feeling.
That ain't even. That went past disrespect. You made it
No.
physical.
This-
Like if you walk, if he walks
disrespectful.
now, like that's physical, right? So that if you take the touching part out, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you take the grab my dick part out, if he walked by and said, "Oh, you got some good dick," I'm just gonna roll my eyes and keep walking. But to touch me in that moment makes it a different thing. You went
sassy ones,
past
you're probably
this-
right if you roll your eyes. You get all sassy rolling your eyes.
Man, and that's even funnier because when I got the water, I was thinking, you sassy bitches get water.
right? But I'm just like,
So
don't
it
go
goes
past
to the level of disrespect. Yeah,
no, that's past
it's
disrespect.
not, bro. It's just disrespectful.
It's past. You made it physical.
It's assault.
Right, that's assault. You
And assault
you
is
physically
disrespect.
No, it
assaulted
is,
me.
but disrespect can come in a verbal form.
So let's.
Assault is the physical
Can't even
form.
get together. Tighten up.
If you verbally disrespect me,
motherfucker, do you speak it?
See,
you verbally disrespect me, or do something that I feel is disrespectful, short of touching me, don't touch me. I can walk away from it, but don't touch me.
so
Okay.
do you think
Can-
you can
can I
be
throw another
touched
one up?
and walk away? Like if somebody punch you or push you or something like that, do you think?
No.
In my core, no.
Okay.
Okay, let's throw up another one now. All right. You and your lady at the movies, walking out. There is no touching in this. Guy walks up, look at her dick wrinkling eye. Wow, fuck the shit out you better than that nigga ever could. That old lame ass nigga there. You need to get with a real nigga.
I'm gonna keep walking.
I might laugh at that.
Just gonna keep walking.
I might laugh at that.
Your girl turns and look at you. Are you gonna let him say that to me?
Yes, let's go.
Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, we don't know if it's true unless
Right, he
you do
might
it. So
fuck
what
the
you
shit
gonna
out of
say
him.
to him? What you gonna say? Yes? Huh?
Like, there's no touching involved in that. I don't care.
You gonna care when you get home and all that disrespect come from her.
What? That he looked like he would have fucked me better than you?
Right, that he said that he would fuck
Now
you
we
better.
both know. Women
I mean,
gonna
yeah.
say, yeah. Like, so what we doing here?
That's something that would be said in certain
But
situations.
see, in that situation, he didn't
But-
even disrespect her. He just said what he would do to her.
That-
fuck the shit out of her. And, like, you said,
That would be.
Yeah, but the fact that you didn't stand up for her,
stand up for what?
you know.
So now it's the
No, I don't.
the
For
way
what?
to
Take
alleviate.
it though. He's been in the bed with a woman and she asked, "Why did I not get him out the bed?" Like, bitch, you laid there. Like, what we doing? Like,
What?
what we talking about? You laid there with him.
Hey man,
What?
Yeah, exactly. Women are crazy, B.
we've had some situations.
Yeah, we have.
I'm confused, but
Yeah. But the fact is, if she feels any type of way and you don't stand up for her, or it's not validating her, protect her, even though she's not
That
in
would be
danger.
validation.
It would be.
yeah, because protecting from what, like,
From
there's
that good dick.
But see, there's no,
her protection is just
there's
saying
no,
no.
there's no level of violence there.
Yeah, no.
Right? So, in that aspect, if somebody were to walk up and say, "Girl, I'll fuck the shit out of you way better than that nigga could," I might laugh and be like, "Really, bro? Alright," and we just gonna keep going.
Yeah, you say, yeah, you like, yeah, fuck,
It,
nigga.
it
You heard
depends
what
on
fuck
the
I said?
day
Like
for
once
me.
I said, once we walking away, we walking away. Now if you keep going,
Yeah, you keep talking.
That's gonna
of course
take-
you're gonna talk as you walk away. That's what I
That's
thought.
gonna-
Hey, baby, just hit me up later. Cause you know that nigga can't do you like I can, old fuck nigga, that little old midget ass nigga. You gonna turn around, bro. Don't play new. You gonna turn around, bro.
I'm gonna make it very awkward. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if that continues to persist, it's gonna get really awkward.
Don't you get on here act brand new, nigga. You gonna slap the shit out of him.
you
No,
talking
no,
about,
no, no.
You talking about situations that probably won't ever happen.
Right. I mean, I don't even
But
see why that
These
would
young niggas are
happen.
crazy. They wild, B.
I mean, that's cool, but like, I don't think that would get the reaction out of me that they were looking for.
And also you gotta remember these fucking YouTubers out here doing wild shit. So
Yeah,
that is
'cause
very feasible.
I'm gonna end up asking, "Can I see it?"
His dick?
Yeah, pull it out. Oh my god. There we go.
Happy June.
Make it real awkward.
Oh, that's different.
But
than
then he
fucking the
but
guy
then,
with the broom.
but then he whoops it out. And then where we at now?
Baby, is that big enough?
like you can't fuck with
And
that.
she say, yeah.
You can't fuck
Then I
with
pull mine out. Tag
No,
team.
no, no.
Let's play swords.
No, you're not gonna sit here and talk like that.
Let's play swords.
You're not gonna say play swords.
That did not go where I thought it was going.
Come on.
That did not go where I thought it was going.
I get the right side of the toilet bowl.
What's
You get the left
supposed to
side.
happen in that situation is if he does pull it out, regardless of how big it is, she's supposed to say, "Not big enough." That's what she's supposed to say.
No. What's supposed to happen in that situation is you never ask that. You never ask that. You don't say pull it out.
No, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You do ask. You asked for proof, my man. You came up here with some serious allegations because I put in work, bro.
And you
I put in
and you know
work.
what I'd say? That's bigger than mine. Yeah, that's
Maybe,
I don't like it.
but maybe she don't like it.
right. Like, see, you don't even know because my girl don't even like big dicks.
Mine do,
See,
and I be knocking the stuffing out of her ass.
LL. I'm just letting you know, first time somebody stops within 2 feet, I'm getting ready to slap shit out of them.
Why?
Why are you in my face?
Why 2 feet?
Why are you in my face?
What's your arm?
Get out
What's
my
your
front.
length? What's your reach?
Oh, it's definitely over 2 feet.
Yeah, so why 2 feet?
Yeah. You're in my arms length.
Yeah, I know. So like, why
Personal
not
space,
3
please.
feet?
Personal space.
Why not 3 feet? Why 2?
I give a little grace.
Why?
Because I grew up.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You're still violent. We're talking about you being violent right
Listen, you bitches are just trying to act brand new. Y'all are just as violent as me.
now. First off, don't include
I
me in that
am
bitches
not-
category.
Larry, you're up for number one. I don't want to hear this shit.
I haven't had a fight in 16 years.
It doesn't fucking matter. You're up for number one. You and goddamn.
I'm not
Kimbo, and I
accepting
don't
that nomination from
Well,
him
fuck
because
you,
I
Jack.
know
I
what he
didn't
said
put
he
you up
would
there,
do.
bitch.
I know, but I'm defending my cousin here because that is
Right.
disrespectful.
That is wild. that
Because
I
what
would
you
be
said
up for
you would
number
do,
one.
what you said you would do.
Yeah,
I had.
What's
I
the
had,
term?
I had
When?
no idea this
What's
would go
the
this
internet
way.
term?
I had no idea this would go this way. But what I'm experiencing, I don't like.
What did you say the new internet term is? Diabolical?
Diabolical.
What you would propose, my man?
Yeah,
That's diabolical,
It's
bro.
diabolical to fuck over my family.
No,
you
it
gonna-
is.
you gonna
I'm
get
not-
what you gonna
I
get.
look-
but you don't have to fuck the guy.
It's not
a-
with my dick. It's not with my dick.
You're gonna use your hand.
It's attached to something. So my hand won't be at. Like, what we doing?
You
What we
still
doing?
fingering the guy.
I'm not fingering the guy.
Well, not even your whole hand in the guy.
No,
He's
no, not the
fisting.
whole hand. No.
Yeah,
I
he's
fisting.
said it would be a dildo.
Yeah, in your hand.
Yeah.
That's the hand.
I get a 16-inch or something. I
It's
have
still,
enough
it's
room.
still your hand.
You still got to hold him down.
You still gotta
I don't think he's
hold
gonna
it.
sit still.
Oh, he's gonna be knocked the fuck
Yeah,
out.
knocked
and
out.
you gotta
hell
hold
yeah.
the dildo.
He's not
I
gonna
don't
feel
give a damn
it.
about
You
that
gotta
shit.
wait for him to wake up, bro.
Huh?
Wait, let him wake
Oh, it's
up.
Oh,
gonna
no,
wake
he
him up.
gonna spit
Oh, it's
on
gonna
it.
wake him up.
Huh?
Oh, it's gonna wake him up.
He gonna spit on the dildo.
What are you gonna use to knock
gay.
him out?
It's gay.
These
Yeah, that-
goddamn fists.
But why wouldn't you let the person that was assaulted do it?
What?
The person you're avenging?
Well, we were talking about
we're
a kid.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
finna-
Why
I'm not
would-
gonna let my kid go through. What? They already been through that tragedy. What the
Yeah,
hell?
You don't think that
would
would
be weird.
feel
No.
redemption for the kid?
No.
Like we got his ass.
I think we're making the psychopath is what I think.
I think they already made a psychopath by what they did.
Nah, we can fix that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I'd
Yeah,
rather take that road than
would-
to add on
that
to
would-
it.
That one
You wouldn't give her the option?
No, fuck no. What are we doing? No.
I don't. How do you feel?
That one's nasty.
Now, if we go to like your woman or something and she's an adult, yeah, that's a way better option.
So you
Strap
guys are
up,
gonna
baby.
like tag team?
I'm gonna knock his ass out and she can strap up and then he won't move.
You want to get your hand action?
Matter
in
of
there?
fact, I'm sorry. I wouldn't even knock him out at that point. He's just gonna have a gun in his face. He's gonna have to choose this bullet in the head or this dick in the ass. Most people gonna go with the dick in the ass.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I totally get to leave this situation from the other one.
Oh, y'all didn't hear the video that I sent her.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that.
Yeah, I don't care.
specifically, but-
No, however you want to explain it. I don't want to see whatever video that is.
Diabolical.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of agree. It's just I wouldn't do it.
I'm just that situation proposed. I'm just killing somebody. I'm not doing all that.
Nah, that's
I'm
too
down
easy.
for a little bit of torture, but
I'm sorry. I assume it's too easy. I can only apply what I know would hurt here. I might kill you and it's something better. That's fucking pointless.
yeah.
I need you to feel the same or worse.
No, I feel that.
Or if I'm not gonna do that, then I just don't do shit. Like it's no point.
And I feel that too. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm for the doing shit. So
Yeah, no. All of the above are options. And the moral of the story is just leave people kids alone.
that easy.
And family, just in
Just
general.
family in
Don't.
Matter of
bother.
fact, just leave people alone.
just don't bother people.
That simple.
Just let people be.
Life go a lot easier.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful.
'Cause
Because it might go bad. Because you might run into people like us.
I like people, but I don't really like talking to people because they don't act like I act. And then they be doing shit that I think is weird. Like
I
disrespectful
think
weird.
most people lame.
Yeah. Overly excited. I think people get a certain way around me because I give the aura of you're a winner. Like no matter what you're talking about, like you feel like you're winning.
A lot
in
of
the
people like
conversation.
oral, so if you giving that out, they're definitely gonna be around you.
People, I think people look at me like I'm angry. People tell me I look angry.
It's the
all
little man
time.
syndrome.
You just got a resting bitch face. That's all.
God damn. But it's because you look. They think you got Napoleon complex.
Yeah, I'm really a nice person though. I don't really like people though, but I can turn it on.
It's not
I mean,
very
I
nice.
think we're very kind individuals, like towards humanity. Like, but you have to have a goal in mind for us to care.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I give people what they give me. So whatever you giving me, I'll return.
Yeah, like I'm glad that we've superseded.
I mean, you like the biggest, nicest person. Like
Yeah,
you,
that's what I'm saying. We don't really need generosity to give generosity. I remember we was doing the kind gesture every week. We was like, oh, this our
Yeah.
kind gesture for the week. Like,
Yeah.
But that
and it
was
we need to do
unsolicited.
that again.
and that was
We
because
should.
we cared about that person.
No, we was random people. Nigga.
Oh,
I stopped the
you're
game
not
right-
talking. I was talking about the certain situation.
Oh yeah, no.
That was because we cared about her.
Yeah, no. That was given. That was nothing. But yeah, no, we was literally doing random acts of kindness. Like,
I don't think I was involved in that because fuck people.
yeah. But man,
Yeah, no, it's something we should definitely.
But I've always said that I want to get to the point where I can do random acts of kindness. Like my goal was, I always said this. I wanted to get to the point where I could just go to the ATM.
did you wake up? Did you wake up?
What?
Did you wake up?
I
this
don't
morning?
want to wake up.
Yes.
So then
wake
you can
up.
do a random act of kindness.
No.
Doesn't have to be
I was
$200,
about to-
$300. Like,
Yeah,
you
no,
can-
I understand what you're saying, and I do. You see what I'm saying? But what I wanted to do was I wanted to be able to put some money into the universe for somebody that needed it. But then I realized, like, putting money in the ATM, if you don't take it out, it just goes back in.
What?
Yeah, if you go to the ATM,
Oh.
it'll suck it back in.
Oh, so you'll be at the ATM about to get money out and then be like, nah, fuck that shit. The machine closed back and be like, you ain't even take no money out, bro. Mm-hmm. All right. Cool.
Oh, so you're saying you wanted to open the ATM and walk away?
No, like with my own, like get money out of my account and just leave it in the ATM. Like you see on movies, like money just come out the ATM and somebody just walk by and find it. That's what I would want to do. Man. I wanted to do that.
That's interesting. The wrong person to call the bank, be like, "Excuse me, there's money," and then the bank it'll go back to the bank and that'll defeat.
It go back in the machine.
No, I'm just saying, like somebody will report that somebody left their money,
or somebody would somebody that didn't need it would get it.
Yeah, that too.
Would be.
Yeah, like it's kind of hard to gauge what people need, and that's based off your opinion of where they are.
Yeah.
You don't need that. You need this. Like, nigga, I said I needed this. Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I'm all for somebody saying they need something to eat, standing outside of the place, and you give them the food or a card for that food.
I was mad that I did that about 2 weeks ago. Because how I order my double cheeseburgers from McDonald's, right? I use this app here on my phone. So free double cheeseburger every time. I go on a Thursday. I thought I used the app to get the free double cheeseburger. Nope. I got one double cheeseburger. A little sad. No worries. I wait like 20 minutes, go back around. I get my 2 double cheeseburgers. I did it right this time. Cool. I'm down to eat all 3. Randomly, this guy pops out. Hey, man, you can give me some, like to get something to eat. Just reached in the bag and gave him a double cheeseburger.
Makes sense.
I wasn't happy about it.
Right.
I wasn't because I had my I did it right, so I'm going to celebrate, and I couldn't fully celebrate how I wanted to, but I'm sure he was happy.
I'm confused because you initially wanted 2 cheeseburgers, so you still had 2 cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
But I think in this scenario, he paid for 2 and got 1. He was trying to pay for 1 and get 2.
I mean, correct. The first time, like I did end up with 3. But it's because I went back around and did it correctly that time. Mm-hmm. So my celebration for doing it correctly is I have all the food that I want now. Like I ordered how it's supposed to come. That's great. You can call me autistic, whatever you want to call me. That pair was the best thing that happened to me at that time. Then it was, hey, can I have one? Fuck, yes, you can. Here.
Or you could have said no.
Yeah, but you still had 2. That's why I'm so fucking confused.
That's why I gave it away. What are we talking about?
Yeah, you had 3. You gave away 1.
Did I say I didn't do it, or did I say I wasn't happy about it?
Yeah, but
you don't have to be happy about your kind gesture.
I got it, but your mind was, man, I want these 2 cheeseburgers, right? I want these 2 double cheeseburgers.
Yes.
So you still ended up with 2 double cheeseburgers. Where was the disappointment?
Nigga, that I didn't get 3. What are we talking about?
Bitch, you wanted 2.
Bitch, I paid for 3. What are we talking about?
Disappointment.
I actually paid for 4. Because I didn't get the free one the first time. So I was supposed to get 2 double cheeseburgers the first time, and then 2 the second time.
Now.
I don't know how the confusion got in there, but okay.
4? You paid for 2 the first time?
The app is supposed to give you a free double cheeseburger, and like I said, I didn't get the free one the first time. So in my mind, technically, I still paid for 2.
That's what I said. You paid for 2 and got 3, but you said
no. You got to finish the equation out here. First time, I'm supposed to get 2, right? I buy 1, get 1 free. I didn't get the 1 free thing, so I feel like, I still paid for 2, but I didn't get 2. So I only got 1 in that order. So I went back and actually used the app again, and they gave me the free double cheeseburger this time. But in my mind, I'm still paying for 2, right? So I was supposed to get 2 on the first order, 2 on the second order. I got 1 on the first order, 2 on the second order. So that makes 3 in total.
But you technically paid for 2 because it was buy 1,
no, and
get 1.
And I get what you're saying, but how they break it down is they just like half the price on it.
I get it.
Yeah. So it's
did
like,
they give it to you for half the price? No.
No.
Okay. So now I understand why you feel like you paid for 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just sounds like big back bitch problems to me.
I don't give a fuck what you feel about it, but it's what happened. It is what happened, and I was not happy. Pretty not happy.
But you got all 3, and he gave 1 away.
I gave 1 away.
Man, I'm pretty sure he enjoyed it.
Hopefully he ain't like, man, I don't eat this shit, and then because I don't know what he did with
That
it.
would have been terrible.
It would have been, but I didn't witness. Like, maybe I should do that from now on. People are like, hey, I'm hungry, and it's like I open the food and then just stand there and like take a
Not
bite.
open the food.
Not take a bite. No, take a bite.
When you do that, just video it.
Nah, that seems demeaning.
Because if the bum bite it,
Yeah, no. I want them to
Are you
let
saying
me
it
know they're
anymore?
serious.
are you
You
gonna
can't say
keep,
it anymore. You can't say bum.
what do you have to say?
The home impaired.
Home
Home.
impaired.
deficient?
That home deficient person. You can't say bum. You can't say that anymore.
Can't say a lot of stuff we said.
Yeah.
We need to call this shit the bound to get canceled.
Yeah, no. After 10 minutes of one of these conversations, people are gonna be like, who's gonna listen to this shit? Like, we're like the Eminem of podcasts.
I agree.
We're not that good.
Touche.
We'll get there. Marshall wasn't built in a day.
Took Mathers a while.
Yeah. He had to call a bitch a nigga and everything.
I never heard that.
She deserved it.
Yes, he did. Broke his heart. Poor little
She
white
deserved
fella.
it. Bitch.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore, but I agree.
He called that black bitch a bitch.
Which one?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's millions to choose from.
I value a dollar, I value, loyalty. I value respect, character.